what are you sending after him?
My Warhammer.
Are you going to move up and swing?
Yeah, I have to. I got nothing left.
Toll the Dead is a cantrip. We need to... You gotta keep from getting hit with the hit from the Spirit Guardians to stay up.
You telling me I got nothing left?
I mean, you can toll the dead if you want, but if you want to take a swing with the Warhammer, it's fine. It's your choice.
Yeah.
That's only 12 damage. They've been saving too much. I don't like it.
No, sir, I don't like it. So he's moving up.
This, you fucking casual.
Swing at him. Swing away, sir.
1d20 plus 6. 17.
17 plus your D4?
Yeah, because you have a bless going
I
on.
didn't even have the D4, so it's 17 plus 6 plus 4, so 27.
Okay. That'll hit.
That's
roll some
1d8 plus
DiMaggio.
3. No, it's 1d10 plus 3.
Yes.
Yep. Because you're two-handed.
That's a whole whopping 10 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
All
then
right.
I'm going to use a War Priest, because...
You gonna do a War Priest or your spiritual weapon? You still have a spirit weapon up.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
It stays up for a minute. And each round
is a turn.
A minute is 10 rounds.
Because one round is 6 seconds.
Yeah. One round of combat is 6 whole seconds, not a minute. So you have it up for 10 rounds, 1 minute.
And you've only had it up for 2, so you got 8 more with it.
Yeah.
Or 8.
Yeah, it's going to attack the one that I just did.
Take a swing.
That's going to be plus 7.
And you're going to use your spell modifier on that.
6 plus 7 is
13.
bad. 13.
That'll miss.
So we know that 13 is also.
So we know a
bad.
15 hits and a 13 misses. So.
Hold your tater. It hits.
Oh.
You adding your
the
10 to it?
We didn't roll a d4.
No, I
It
think I
doesn't
did.
matter. Channel Divinity says that 13's a 23.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if
So
you
that'll
wanted to
hit.
hold it, if you didn't roll the d4 is going to give you 1
Would
at
the spirit
least.
weapon get it though?
Yeah. Because it's
not an ally; it's a spell.
that's right. So he'd have to do it that way.
But he's adding 10
that's
to
for
it.
me.
He would have to
That's
do
not
that,
for what I made.
Yes.
I
So
still hit you though.
Yeah.
roll some DiMaggio.
Why is it
So-
always got to be Mexican with you with damage? Why is it always Mexican damage?
Olay!
What are you gonna do for? Are you gonna do German next round? German
I can
damage,
do that one. I don't want to spit on everybody though.
or make it sound like you're pissed off or constipated?
That would be another 10 damage, but
Yeah.
force damage.
Yes. Woo! I like that.
So you did another.
We dropped 1. Damn.
Damn.
Oh wait. Actually, what I'll do on that one, I forgot to tell you that you had advantage on your attack against him. When you rolled that Warhammer swing, roll advantage on it. So roll a second D20 and see if you would have hit.
Okay. 9, 3, 12. With the 4, I would have.
12 and 4 is 16.
And I got 3. Yeah, I got 3. So yeah, I would have hit.
You would have had a 13 or 15.
So with his plus 4, I rolled a 9, which brings it up to 12. Plus my on hit is 3, which bring it up to 15.
Okay, so that would have hit.
16. 9 plus 4 is
Yeah.
13. So it would have been 16.
Yeah.
9, 3, and 3.
I thought you said 9-4.
Yeah.
My fault.
So just making doubly sure, because
So
you might
said
have critted
9-3
on it,
or 9-4.
and then what I would say is you could just use your spiritual weapon attack on something else. But either way, you would have hit it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, take back your channel divinity because you had advantage. You wouldn't have needed to use it. So put that back on your roster.
All right.
Alrighty. Oh,
I think I've killed the most shit in this game so far.
squishy.
Well, actually,
Anything else?
You're tied by the horse.
The horse hasn't killed anything yet.
I thought it.
The horse is just extremely fucking smart.
I've killed minotaurs, skeletal minotaurs, big minotaurs.
Little
There's
minotaurs,
definitely a furry
fat
fetish
minotaur,
going on
ugly
here.
minotaur.
Oh, I thought you meant this.
You doing anything else, Wolgren?
That's it. That's all I got.
Ingross.
Gross.
I kind of want them to start beating on me now.
Hit the guy in front of me.
Okay, take a
I've waited
swing.
a month and a half for me to
Now,
get
do I roll the
knocked
4?
down.
You
Oh,
still
yeah.
have the D4
Yep, and you're gonna have advantage.
because they had used their reckless attack. So you're gonna roll 2 D20 and the D4.
Yeah,
And you take the higher of the D20s. Plus 3, so he rolled a 10, 13, plus 7 is 20. Dirty
That'll hit.
20. Now you're gonna just roll your 2.
Don't worry about it. That guy only had single-digit health left.
Yeah, he was gonna kill it. And then you
Yep.
have another. You can move and strike the one by me if you want.
That's
Yeah.
what I'll do.
And then
Now-
you do the same thing. Now, did he do reckless as well?
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll the D4
Same
and the
thing.
2 D20s again. Take the higher.
14 plus
14, 16 plus 7, 23.
That'll work. That'll
Roll
hit.
2d6s.
2d6s. 11.
Roll savage attack, so roll one more d6 to replace your 5. Just in case you roll a 6.
No.
No. So he's taking the 11 plus 4 is 15.
15. Okay.
Yep.
Me?
All right. No, the Mezzaloth. Which he will teleport over here.
Poke it in the butt.
Hopefully, we'll see.
I played a very supportive role in this fight. Very supportive.
Oh yeah. Now he's. So you see the Mezzaloth teleport behind the Minotaur,
And
and then you see him take his claws, and he sticks his claws in the back of the Minotaur to go up to its head, and takes its trident and sticks it right at the base of his neck and shoves it through the front of his neck.
So he's dead?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I just did like
Yeah.
20 damage to it.
nice. All right, so I want to take the. I want to first go over the. I want to take the horns of the Minotaurs because I think he had an actually good idea on that. See
This one, you're not going to be able to get these because these are like
because they're not
fully-
undead. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. The other ones you could smash the skulls on. I mean, they were
And
just
just
skulls.
remove.
Yeah,
okay. I
this
see.
there would be brain. There would be all. It would take you way too long.
That's fine. So I want to first go over the guards' bodies and see if there's anything that we might need. Because you said there were guards' bodies laying all
Yes,
over the
there's
combat.
a whole
Yeah.
bunch of guards' bodies everywhere.
I just
mean,
I pick up my javelins, my 2 that I threw, and I poke briefly the corpse of the other Minotaur that I did hit to make sure he's dead.
yeah, yeah. You get just a squelchy, squelchy little poke with your javelin as you're, checking the body, and he's most definitely.
Yeah, I'm checking off.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. You just get some squelchiness out of them.
I'm just looking to see if there's if
No
the guards have
problem. You got him killed.
Yeah, after you almost fucking murdered me, you bastard.
It's only 36. You could have took it.
Kiss my ass. And it was 30.
That was 36.
Oh, that's right. I had 30 left.
Yes. Yeah.
Now I have 51, so I'm okay. That's better.
But yeah. So nothing else. The Minotaurs just had great axes on them. So nothing else there. The bodies, most of the bodies just are, you can tell they're just guards from either El Terrell or Baldur's Gate. You know their uniforms. Because you guys, came from Baldur's Gate. So that's all it really is. I mean, they've got just like short swords, and their gear isn't very well kept. It seems like their gear is all kind of shabby. Some of their shields are busted up and broken and just worn and wear and tear. Some of the little bodies of the demons that are in the water are some dretches You find like the body of another minotaur, like half of a minotaur, you know, kind of in the far corner. Just a lot of, you know, dretches and, you know, different body parts of different demons that are just in the water, and then the 3 minotaurs that you guys just added.
So I'm gonna put the great axes then in the bag of holding. We got room.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we can eventually go and sell this shit and just dump the bag.
Oh, this was just the unresounding sense of dread that you guys had coming in the room from the portal.
Oh.
You guys are like, so
Okay.
it kind of took place of itself, of you guys being like, there could be more. There might be more. There might be something else. I don't feel good. Knowing Baphomet, knowing that Baphomet is sending forces through this portal.
So we're going to take time to do that, and I'm going to look at everyone as like, okay, let's grab him and go.
Pants are full.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna grab him.
I guess I will.
Okay.
Grab him. Fireman carry, or not fireman carry. Yeah, fireman's over the
fireman.
shoulder. Fireman carry him,
Okay. Anybody else doing anything? And Gross?
and I'll tell him to take up the rear to guard us from anything that comes through the portal while we book it the fuck out of there.
And before I do that, I just jab the water with the javelin.
Checking to make sure there's not like portals and stuff in it.
Portals, creatures, you name it. I'm
Yeah.
just stabbing at the water.
No, you don't see anything really. Like checking some of the other bodies to see if there's like anybody still alive or any of the monsters that are still alive. Nothing. Everything in here is dead
And if
except
he's-
for Baldur.
If he's doing that while I'm up, am I able to hit this corner before they come around the corner? Would I be able to get up to here? Because I'm grabbing him and getting out of there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you're wanting to grab him and go ahead and head up
Yeah.
the stairs.
Because what I was
then,
going
yeah, you can do that, and you'll be around the corner while they're just finalizing checks.
Okay.
Hang on, Wolverine, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I actually have to go,
You gotta bounce.
but
That's cool.
Wolverine is going to channel that spell until he physically fucking can't no more.
Okay.
Channel.
What
The
spell?
Spirit Guardians.
Oh.
I think it'll
Spirit
last. What is it? A minute? 10 minutes?
10 minutes of that?
10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
So as we're leaving, I'm gonna look up to those two. I'm like, wherever we're doing, we need to do it now.
Need to
Because I'm
book it.
spent.
We're getting out.
Okay.
And then after I jab, I get out of there.
Cool.
I will see you guys later.
Yes.
Later,
2 weeks
Later,
for the next
Brogan.
one on. Was it July 27th?
Yeah.
Yeah. July 27th will be the next one.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Had to
He's already gone.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Okay.
I wanted
So
to.
basically, he'll just follow along. It'll last for 10 minutes. So you guys will basically make it through here, up the stairs, out the front door, and as soon as you get basically past the front door or so, his spell will go down. As you guys are on the
Okay.
path, basically on the path where you guys fought the 2 skeleton minotaurs that first met your group.
Don't you mean
three.
4?
It was 3.
No, it was 4.
The front door was 4. The 2 that you guys first met, when you met those 2,
Okay.
that about there on the path outside the building.
Okay.
There is about where his spell will dissipate.
Okay.
It'll take you guys about 10 minutes to get that far.
That works.
Spell that protected us.
Yeah,
The spirit
yeah,
guards.
he's got like little flaming like anvils or something like that, little flaming things that are spinning
They
around
come in
him.
our space. They.
Yeah.
Help us?
Yes, they help. They deal damage. That's a great spell. I love that spell.
Yeah.
I used the hell out of that spell in Baldur's Gate. Loved it.
I love this spell. I just never had a reason to cast it out of like my last character because I had to
Yeah.
do all the damn healing.
Yeah, you were the healer for the group.
The whole, and I wasn't even healing base, but I had to do all the damn work. So I was like,
Yep.
well, I gotta hang on to this and this for all the healing. So everybody's
Yep,
acting like
last
fool.
resort. But you're doing that. You're making it up the stairs before anybody else makes
Yep.
it around. What are you trying to do?
As I come around, I kind of want to do a lay on hands on me when I'm out of sight.
Okay.
And I'm going to heal myself back up to full, which is a total of 16 or 15.
I can't really
no,
heal
16.
myself because we didn't take a. I already
You have your
used four.
no
you have your
short rest or
second
anything.
you have second wind.
Yeah, you do your second wind.
That's the reason
But
why.
I already did. My
No, no,
second
but you
one.
got it back on the short rest, remember?
That's how you use second wind. You either use it in combat or you use it right as we're doing a short rest, because then you get it back. It's a free heal if you use it that way.
Yeah.
But it's also to be used in combat because you only use a bonus action to do it. So you hit, heal, hit is essentially a combo
so
you can use in a
I
combo.
can use it since I didn't use it in
Yes.
melee. So
Yep, because you use
You
it.
got it back after the short
And
rest.
that's why you do when we do a short rest, if you still have it, you use it, and then you get it right back after the short rest, so it's a free heal.
but I used it twice already.
We did 2 short rests.
Yes.
You used it, we did a short rest. You got it
Yeah,
back.
so you got it back.
then you used it,
The other
we
die
did a
you
short
roll
rest, and got it
weren't
back.
your
Was a hit
second
die.
win. Those were your hit die.
Yes.
No, I used my second wind and my
See.
2.
Yes.
You did that, and then you did a short rest. You get second win back on the short rest.
All right, because here's the thing. First, when I came in, I did. Let's see. I have 6. I used about 1, or yeah.
Well,
no, I
That's
used
it.
2.
The hit
doesn't matter
stop
the
worrying
hit
about the
die.
hit die. The hit die you use during the long rest.
During the
Yes.
fight, did you use your second wind?
No.
Not during this fight.
Okay, so you still have it.
Okay. Before then, I did use it twice.
Vincent.
You used it once. You only have one.
Vince.
No, I used it twice.
Hang on.
Used it once.
Vincent. Here.
Yes.
We took 2 short rests. If you
Yes.
get it back during a short rest, how many
Yeah.
times did you use it? 2, you still have it because you use it, then we go to the short rest. You get it back. You used
then
it
you do it
again.
again.
We did the second short rest. You got it back. That is how you
Yeah.
use the second win
I know.
outside of
I
combat.
know.
But that's what I'm saying. You still have it now, because you haven't used it after
Yeah.
this short rest. If
Yes,
you
I
use
did.
it, no, you did not. We've done 2 short rests. You used
No,
it twice.
here,
2
here.
plus 2 is 0, which means you still have it.
You did a short rest when you guys came in the building.
Yes.
So you used it,
Yes.
got
Before
a
the
short
short
rest.
Yes.
You get it back. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so you got it.
Yes.
You guys just did another short rest. You used it,
Yes.
did a short rest, you got it back. After that short rest in that room that you guys did just before coming in this room.
Yes. When we came in, I did the second
Wind.
wind, which we established.
Yep.
I then used it again.
We then took a short rest, and you got it
Yeah.
back.
Whenever you do a short rest, you get it back.
Yes, I'm saying I used second wind twice.
And you've done 2 short rests. You did
Yes.
one when you got to the building, and then you did one in there.
Yes. I used
So-
it twice already.
So you used it twice, you short rested twice.
Yes.
Right? So that means you have it, because you get it back after
Okay.
a short rest.
That's what I'm saying is that I did.
That's
That's what we've been saying.
We
the whole
don't
time.
care how many times you
Yeah.
use it, you get it back. Like my laying on
Every time you
hands.
do a short rest, if you don't have it, you get it.
My laying on hands, I have 30 points. I get this back after a long rest. So after I use the 16, after I take a long rest, this resets to max. Your short rest is the same thing, but on a short
Yeah.
or long rest. So anytime,
Yeah.
so
So
that's
you
why the
have your
trick to
second
use it
wind,
is before we
and you-
take. Yeah.
Are about to take a short rest. You use it, and then you take your short rest, and then you have it available to use again.
Yes.
Okay, so short rest, I used it. Second short rest, I used it, and I get it. I still have it for my
get it back.
third
You
time.
get-
Anytime
use it and
you
get it back.
do a short rest, you get it back. So it's basically like you have $5.
Yes.
You give me $5. You take a rest, I give you $5 back.
Yes.
So you have $5. So you have your $5. You're about to take a short rest. You give me $5. You take your short rest, I give it back.
Okay, so yeah, I have one more time to use the second
You-
wind.
Yes.
Well, you have as many times as we take short rest, but yeah.
Yeah. You've got the $5. Use the $5.
This is my third time for the second wind.
Yes. So until you do a second, another.
5 plus 6,
The 6 is 11.
11.
There you go. Yeah. Now, until you do another short rest, you do not have it.
Now,
So if you go and take a short rest,
you get it back.
you'll get that back.
And I'm at a good spot because I'm at 50, which is real close to my.
Yeah, you're not bad off.
I
All right.
do apologize for the
No,
earlier.
you're good.
It's just
It's been a while, so you got to get the hang of it.
because
again.
I did know about the short rest once you told me, and
Yeah.
I used it during the appropriate times. I used the math. I used the hit die correctly.
Yes.
And granted, both of them sucked, but
The easiest way to remember the difference between your hit die and your second wind. Second wind you're taking before you start the short rest. The hit die you're taking during the short rest.
Yeah.
The hit
And they're
die come
separate.
back after long rest. The second wind comes back after the short rest you're in the middle of taking.
Yeah.
That's why
So-
the way I've been trying. That's why the way I've been telling you to use it is, if you're taking a hit like big hits in combat, use it in combat because you can, because
Yeah.
it's a bonus action. Or wait till we take a short rest and it's a free heal.
Yeah,
Which
so
is
if you
what I
take a
did.
lot of damage, you can go and be like, well, I'm going to hit this guy, and then I'm going to hit this guy, and use your bonus action to do
Yes.
the second win and get some health back if you're taking a bunch of big hits.
Yep.
But let's say I already used it during
So
my
if you
short
use-
rest. If I used it during my short rest,
You don't use it during the short
That's
rest.
hit
Use
die.
it before.
Different.
No,
the short rest.
I'm not talking about hit die. I'm talking about the
The second win.
second win.
So let's say you did that second wind, and let's say you got in a fight with this Mytholoth and you decided to use your second wind. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have it to use now.
Right, basically,
You just have
fight,
the one.
fight.
Yeah.
No short rest in between. Just fight and fight. I couldn't use my second win.
Yeah, you couldn't use it a second time. Like,
Right.
let's say you fought
get,
over here,
You get
you
one
could use it,
second win per
but then
rest.
you would
That's
have
the
to
easiest way
wait
to
until
remember.
another short rest to get it back.
At
Right.
least, yeah.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
You get 1 second wind.
I got
per
my
rest.
magneto. I got my magneto.
All right,
right.
so let's.
So you guys are packing up Ulder. As you guys are trekking back through,
I know we're gonna go by. I know we're gonna cross over, get back to where Gideon was with.
yeah,
everything.
you'll get back
Sorry,
up.
It's fine.
Gideon will be
That-
in,
we could've
at the
explained
top
that
of the
after
stairs.
combat or after the
Or
session.
actually, he'll be just kind of mulling about in the cathedral upstairs. He sees you guys come back through with Ravengard over your
Yeah.
shoulder. As he sees you guys come up, he
Up to
basically
this area.
back upstairs, back in the cathedral.
Basically, travel the same way we were.
Well,
Came in,
Yeah, essentially.
yeah. Avoid that middle area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go around. We'll take the shortcut, go
And-
this way, but not all.
And Engros just basically hugs the wall like he's.
He's like, nope, not this time, bitch. Not this time. But yeah, so you shimmy around the wall.
Yeah.
And you guys go up the set of stairs, the second stairs to the workshop, and go up the spiral staircase into the cathedral. Once you get up there, Gideon meets you all, or he sees you all coming through, and he sees that you have Ulder over your shoulder. And he says, he basically says, thank you for getting him out of here. He was, cluttering up the place. But then he notices that the words that are still coming, because Ulder is still spitting out like celestial,
Yeah.
and celestial and abyssal like phrases and speech and demonicness, and he comes over. Gideon comes over and he's like, "Hold the moment." And he comes over and he takes a look. He kind of grabs Ulder's head because you've got him over your shoulder. He kind of raises up his head, and Ulder is still just like trying to like pull the helmet off. And he basically, Gideon just kind of gives you he's been afflicted by the helmet.
Can we remove it?
He's like, you would need a priest of high recognition to be able to do so. Up in the you may find someone in the main cathedral.
I can do it.
You're worth his head off.
He kind of looks over and he's like, you can try. You'll probably pull off his head and neck before you pull off the helmet.
Oh, that's a bad thing, right, Critias?
And I just look at him, roll my eyes, and look back.
He's like, yep. But he says basically you might find somebody in the cathedral that might be able to take this off of him. Best of luck to you. And he kind of like ushers you guys out of the
So we're gonna go.
the chapel.
We're I guess book back up to the cathedral to get out of here.
Yeah. So you guys get back up there. and you guys go up the pathway that you had come down before. And like I said, about where you guys get to where you fought the first two skeletal minotaurs, that's when Wolgren's spell will kind of wear off. He kind of stops for a minute to catch his breath. We'll say that basically Henri was out there as well. He was sitting in one of the chairs in the room that Gideon was sitting in. So Wolgren and Henri will basically just be right behind you two, heading back up to the main chapel, or the high hall. And as you guys are heading back up the path, you get to the tunnel that led you kind of to the outskirts, to where you guys could actually see out into Avernus like before. You get to the little opening, and you guys are able to go back through the tunnel that led you out here from the high hall, and get to the ladder that leads you up to the fountain that you guys went down. And as you guys are going back up, you end up tying some rope to Ulder, and basically you go up first, and then you basically, tie the rope around him.
Speaking of rope, do I get back my rope that was...
Yeah, you got it
We
back.
smashed the thing that was on, so yeah.
It's a little gut covered, but it's still usable. It's still good.
You don't have to be extremely tedious with picking stuff up. He's assuming on a lot of things you're picking up.
Okay.
But your character, he picked it back up. It's got some
It's a little wet.
guts.
It's a little wet.
It's got some
Guts.
quasit guts and maybe a few little shards of bone in it, but it's still fine. It's in good shape. It's not damaged or hurt. It's just kind of gunky.
And I use the
Well,
bones
it's shit
as
rope anyway,
toothpicks.
so
As toothpicks.
Pick the bones out and pick your teeth with them. There you go.
they have
So
guts on them.
you end up taking the rope and tying it around Ulder, like underneath his armpits and around his chest. And then basically Critias ends up, grabbing the rope and yelling for help from some of the people that are in there, because I believe the one chick, what was her name?
Oh, and I will say that
Faria.
also any of Raven Guard's gear that might have been laying around, I'm gonna say I assume we picked up too.
He had the shield slung over his back, but you couldn't really tell what was his or what was just other.
Well, I didn't know if there was like a sword or anything, because if I see a shield, I didn't know if there was a weapon he had.
No, nothing specific.
Okay. Because I was just gonna grab that because I didn't want to leave him like disarmed or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
No, you can grab, a couple of swords and just sling them.
Well, I got weapons in the pack already. I just didn't know if he had
he
anything.
does have a +1 longsword. I'll just say
We'll just say we picked that up.
Longsword over his shoulder.
But we can say that's still in the. We put it in the scabbard.
Yeah.
When I picked him up.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, he wouldn't have really pulled it out
Okay.
to start, because of the way the fight took place. Because you can kind of look at him and tell that there was a fight there, but he wasn't really part of it.
Ah. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just go by that. I just want to make sure he had all his stuff too, so we didn't forget that.
We'll just say that he does have his sword, in the scabbard at his side,
shield.
and his shield is slung over his back.
Okay. I can.
And then when you get to the high hall, you tie the rope around him. Critias climbs up first, yells for assistance. Some of the people comes over, especially the one acolyte. I think Faria Jinx was the one.
I think so, yeah.
She was the whooped up looking acolyte chick.
Yeah.
She comes over and helps you pull Ulder up. They are all very relieved to see that Ulder's back, but they see that he's got the helmet on and something is severely wrong with that helmet.
Yeah.
Because he shouldn't be like uttering abyssal phrases and demonic tones and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So what we'll do is we will hold off there.
Would we be able to take a long rest when we get up? I'm saying while all this might be going down. I'm just curious, because if we can do that, then I would assume that would give us a fresh start right after that or whatever. Try to help Brogan out here too.
Yeah. Not right away,
Okay.
because there's some other stuff that you guys are going to need to kick off with.
Okay.
But
That's fine. I'm just trying to do it because I know I'm almost tapped out. I know that Brogan is tapped out, so I just kind of wanted to see like when we might be able to ford up and be able to do something like that to just kind of reset
And I
for
need to
anything
get
else.
Some of my
Yeah.
critical. hit
Yeah,
die
now for
back.
right now, would not be able to get any kind of rests in because you guys are booking it back. But we can pick up next round and see. You'll probably end up being able to get a long rest depending on how the events go during next session.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
That works.
Yuppers. And then, I did not give you guys, actually, each of you will get 700 XP apiece.
700 XP.
Yep, because there were 3 Minotaurs and they're each 700. And there was 3 of ya. See, that's the only thing, like, Gauze won't be able to get this XP, but, you know...
But he'll get the end of the
Yeah, he'll
chapter
get the
kind of
milestone,
thing.
so he'll still level up when you guys do. But, alright, that's all for today. Not bad, made good ways through. Alright, thanks for everybody coming through. We're out of here, Chaos with ChaoticBeagle Entertainment, signing out of here. Y'all have a happy, safe, fun weekend. We'll catch you Monday night for some Mech Warrior color. I'm going to be coming after you. And then, yes, I do have, good grief, 40 sit-ups. I will get those here shortly because you won't be able to see me get them anyway. I'll knock those out.
I'll watch.
But y'all have a good one, and we will see you Monday. Everybody take it easy. Later. And then you get to a ladder. So you climb up this ladder with Critias and Ingros with Ravengard in tow. You guys go up the ladder. You strap a rope to Ravengard to get him up to the top. There's a lot of people. You also see the bodies of several demons that are kind of, they've now been relocated to a corner of the room. Everything else, she does not.
If she does an investigation check, she can see my necklace. She might know the story.
Let me see. I think Critias was carrying Ravengard.
He was.
You were carrying
On my back?
Yeah, you had the guy slung
Yeah.
over your shoulder. So as you have the guy slung over your shoulder, Ravengard, he's still chanting and talking in 2 different languages. So you're not fully able, you get an idea.
Intelligence isn't my strong suit.
Neither is it Ingros's.
Say what?
Wow.